think, I don't know, maybe you recently posted like a bikini picture, or maybe they've seen you in bikini, they just seen you behind. Again, they don't have to be like in the bikini, maybe it's just jeans, pants, skirt, whatever you wear. They saw your behind, and you know what, they have been always attracted, I think, to your face, your breasts, your legs, but there is something when they saw your behind for the first time, they were just like, oh, I feel like they gasped. Because again, if you had any kind of situation where somebody dishonestly been trying to trap someone, especially for the gain of financial benefits or something, 5 of Swords with the Tower, this kind of bullshit's gotta go. Yeah, look at this. There's fights, competition, conflicts, and at the end of the day, person who had dishonest motives is not fulfilled. Look at this, the World with the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this, the World with the Wheel of Fortune. It is really something that's very faded. It's like the two of you are supposed to have a relationship that's very impactful. I don't know how, something you meant. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do, let's do next 72 hours, something a little bit more of a daily message. Let's see what does it Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is gonna be just an extra reading. You know, might not be for everyone, just have a little bit of time. So let's do this extra one, given the full moon of Scorpio is pretty intense. Also Mars. Your Mars is is your ancient ruling planet, also is very, very active in the next, weeks, because in the next months, really, even as well. Right now, it's going to be meeting with Neptune. Right after that, it's going to be meeting with all this Aries planets, North Node, Chiron, making a conjunction to Aries, which I don't really like. I think we're about to see some more crazy stuff going on everywhere around the world. But let's see then Mars will ingress Taurus, will square Pluto. So next few months you're going to be, guys, very, very active. But let's see specifically for the next 72 hours. What's the message? 7 of Swords. I'm hearing somebody is feeling unworthy of you. I don't know what it is. We'll figure out. Somebody's breaking free. You could be breaking free, Scorpios. You could be breaking free. You finally see how to move forward. There's been a situation that's been tricky with the Justice card here. Very tricky, maybe unfair. 7 of Swords, there is something here about trickery, trickstery, but breaking free of some kind of trickery, some kind of lies, maybe deceptions, and starting to build with someone. I feel like you've tamed somebody's ego. They've tamed their own ego, maybe. Yeah, Queen of Cups, and there is a connection where you and this person are seeing eye to eye, and you're deciding on future. Have to hide the Star card because the boobs are there, but with the Star card, there is some kind of blessing that you are receiving. This person wants to give you the world. I feel like you can see through their, through their pride. But again, there's been a message lately that's been coming that the person is prideful. But something that's been manifesting is now in action. And I feel like, again, there has been something where there's been trickery, trickstery, but it's over now. Again, somebody might have been hiding their feelings. And with the Justice card, things are unfolding very fairly. There is also some kind of final judgment I'm seeing that's being made. I don't know what it is. Could be different things. I don't want to make it too specific because different people watching. But yeah, some kind of final judgment, something happening behind the scenes. Again, I'm hearing this person is not feeling worthy of you. Now, again, I hear that, if especially you're dealing with a goddess like Scorpio, that's why people come with offerings, right? To gods, goddesses. Offerings, sacrifices, you bow usually, right? You bow, kiss my feet, on your knees, yeah. So, and then as a benevolent goddess, we might, I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. Self-love, yeah, rendezvous. So you having this flirty energy, but again, I'm seeing a person's planning private getaway for just the two of you. But make sure, again, you love yourself first. You don't give in too soon. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. Make sure this person is actually giving you what you deserve. I feel like they will, but I'm getting just make sure, double check, obviously. What else do I want to say here? Drinking my morning coffee. It's a morning reading. So, I feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm also feeling some of you are feeling shy when it comes to this person, and I don't understand why. This person literally worships you. This person literally, their morning begins, they check to see your social media, your story. Some of you, oh, they don't watch my story. They have fake account. They have, I don't know if they have fake account or they're hiding something. There's many ways you can do this these days. This person, I feel like, is tech savvy. So they are someone who knows how to do this. This person literally worships you. Whatever it is they are doing, you literally might be the one they think about all the time. Okay, let's go now for, I don't want to do this deck. Let's go now for the connection spread. Let's see what's going to come up. Ooh, Two of Cups, Scorpios. Good news. Good news. Page of Pentacles, an offer could be a new job for some of you, or some improvement within your job. Magician, something you've been manifesting. Ooh. Queen of Cups. Five of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like things are going to start looking up for you career-wise, abundance-wise. Let's see who are you connecting with. Four of Pentacles. Somebody very, very strongly attached to you. Chariot. Somebody who is pursuing you. King of Wands, somebody who is becoming more confident, I think. Very, very passionate person towards you. Hermit, Six of Pentacles. Let's see, Judgment. Again, I said something about the final judgment, some kind of final judgment been made. Final judgment could have to do with the full moon of Scorpio. Some kind of final judgment. They say final judgment has been made. Tell me more about the final judgment. Yeah, some kind of situation. I don't think it's you and this person. Look at this. Some kind of situation. Maybe your previous relationship. Maybe they had a previous relationship. Maybe they had just, for some of you, this person's been broken up for a long time already with someone, but the ex might have just been lingering because it's a very codependent person who relies on them used to rely on them maybe for something. Some kind of codependent dynamic. But I feel like either you or this person had a situation where the connection was just unrequited. And people try to do so many different things, and yes, sure, it might win you a little bit of time, but it's gonna break anyway. Like when the love is, what was David Guetta song or something? Love is gone. Something like, what was that? I don't know why I never even liked that song, but for some reason it popped up in my head right now. This like 20 years ago the song came out or something. But like when the love is gone, right? Like whatever, it's done. It is done. I do not believe, like again, I'm a person who's been in love many times in my life. Every time I fell in love, it felt like the first time. Every time I fell out of love, I felt like I'm never gonna love again, in a very, very desperate state. But you know what? I think maybe I've gone through some kind of moksha, when it comes to my love life, because these days I just don't care. Like, there was one connection. I do want to say there was one connection during my Saturn return. I deeply loved that guy. I thought he was the one, and he was clearly not the one, now that I see that. But at the moment, it's almost like there was this version of him. He was like one of these newer DJs who was like on the rise, very charismatic, gorgeous guy, very talented. There was, every time he would finish playing a show, there would be, I don't know, like 50 people at least following him wherever he would go. He would want to get like a shawarma, people would follow him for shawarma. He would want to go to after party, people would follow him for after party. He would want, like whatever he wanted to do, he had such a magnetic presence that people would follow him. And me, obviously, being Juno, Eros, and Leo, I was in love with that. I was like, wow, what a guy. Everyone, I liked the fact that he was so attractive to people, but yet he was obsessed with me. Like, anyway, so once I was able to let him go, it's almost like there was this gift of like, nothing scares me anymore. Like, I really, really, really like that person. So I think sometimes in Scorpio's lives, this moment comes where there's this one person who you thought you would not be able to live without, but once you let them go and move on and don't even care about them anymore, you become this, like, I don't know, immortal person. Because like now I even look at him, he changed so much. He's not the same anymore. He's like a shell of what he used to be, which is kind of sad because like his career really didn't go too well, didn't pan out. It's almost, I've had this actually, I'm going to divert very quickly, but I don't know if any other Scorpios experience this, where you meet a person who has an opportunity, like suddenly their life starts rising, whether they're a musician, an entrepreneur, tech executive, whatever it is. Like they meet you, you start dating, and their life is on the rise, but then they hurt you or something with your connection doesn't pan out and their life just tanks. I swear, I have never hexed any of these guys. I never even wished them badly. I was hurt though. Like there were a few times when I went through breakups where I was deeply hurt, heartbroken even. And what I noticed, something always happened to these guys who like were like literally right around they would meet me, their life would be going up, 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 up. But then, you know, in our connection, something wouldn't pan out and something would immediately like plummet. And again, I swear, never, you know, I mean, obviously I was angry sometimes, but I never like on purpose did some kind of juju, you know, like I swear, never. But this happened to me so many times. And I'm just getting that. I forgot where I was going with this. I totally sidetracked, my bad. But yeah, so something like that. But I'm just getting that here in this situation that you are dealing with, there is some kind of connection that's unrequited. You just cannot, like they cannot or you cannot keep something going because there is just no love anymore. And more so, no chemistry. It's like when you cannot get it up anymore, like for women, you know, women like still, but I think, you know, for women, sexually, women bond with people. Sometimes even, unfortunately, sometimes even when it's forced, something like I've had situations where at first I did not like a guy, but like I would make love to them and we naturally, right, produce all these chemicals and stuff. We start bonding with a person. For a man, it's different. If it doesn't get up anymore, it doesn't get up anymore. Like no matter how you try to dress, I feel like somebody might have thought that they have Madonna whore complex and that maybe due to that they started losing erection in their relationship if there was still anything that going on. But it was never really about Madonna whore complex, because I feel like also this person, if there was any kind of third party involved, they always try to downplay your connection that it's just about lust or whatever. But it was deeper than that. It was always deeper than that. And I just feel some kind of situation where there was no chemistry anymore is dead. That's it. If it doesn't get up anymore, I mean, obviously, if you're 60, sure, you can stick it through. But if you're not even 40 yet, or even if it's still in 40s, there's still some room to go. I don't know what time, or at what age do men stop, you know, having that thing going, whatever. Anyway, so, yeah. Because I feel like on you, it's definitely not a thing about age. Because on you, I feel like they are hard on you all the time. I'm sorry if this is too explicit. I don't know. I just woke up, so I'm not sure what's going on with me today. I just woke up. I just thought that, you know, we will have alarm testings in my buildings later, so I thought I'll record the video in the morning. So what's going on with me in the morning? I don't know. So good morning. Yes. And what I'm seeing here is this person is like very attracted to you. Everything is up. Everything is always up. It just stays up. It stays up even when they are by themselves, even when they are lonely, even when it's not supposed to be up, it is up. Because look at this King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Even with the Hermit, I'm being drawn to stuff. And it's almost like this is the only thing that keeps them alive. No, I'm serious. Like the physical attraction that they feel to you is the only thing that keeps them alive. That is the only thing that inspires them now. There's something about Virgo. Have Virgo placements, Cancerian placements, could be fire, anything in the fire sign. And they are deeply, deeply attached to you. Deeply attached to you. Six of Pentacles. Again, this could be related to some kind of final judgment. Something where they need to balance things out. When it comes to you, Two of Cups, you are getting what you always wanted. You are getting some kind of connection here where it's very balanced, somebody offering you what you deserve. You have a lot of love to give, but at the same time, I feel like with the Five of Wands, there's something you're conflicted about. It's almost like with the Nine of Pentacles, you have it all, but like, let me clarify. What is this you're conflicted about? Hierophant, Tower. So for some of you, you have recently broke down a marriage. You broke down from a marriage, from a previous commitment. Also, there is something about, honestly, for some of you, you broke down somebody's previous commitment, and it happened very quickly. 8 of Wands to the 10 of Swords, things turned around. If it's not that, again, I know that there is a timeline like this for some Scorpios going on, whatever, it is what it is. But with the Hierophant to the Tower, it could also be about religion, spiritual beliefs, or some kind of traditions. You might be looking at this person and wondering, if religion is important to you, are they going to convert? Maybe the specific religion you're part of, conversion might be a little bit more tricky. I mean, I'm not going to say what is it exactly, but you know, there are some religions for a man especially. I don't know honestly how it works. Like, do they always have to do the thing? But you know, there's something about that I think this is what you feel conflicted about. If it's not that, let me see what else. It could be something, there's Taurus energy, and it could be just something about expectations of the future, travel, distance, but I do think with the Lovers of the Sun, there's something very blessed here, like a blessed union. So I think you will be able to work it through. I mean, as long as everything is up and this person cannot stay away from you, pursuing you, doing crazy things for you, I feel like you can work anything out. It is when nothing is up anymore. It doesn't stay up. It doesn't get up. This is when it doesn't matter if you have billions of dollars. It doesn't matter what you have. Again, I'm a Scorpio, right? So this is maybe some other sign would think otherwise. For me, if I don't feel that, you know, physical attraction with you, I cannot force it. You know, I just can't. It has to be a deep physical attraction beyond just the physical, but because we bond when we even have sex, it's different. We don't do it just, you know, we can do it in technically anyway, but like, you know what I'm talking about, this deep, soulful, penetrating on every level connection. That's what we want. We want you to find, you know, for the lack of a better word, every hole on us, physically and spiritually. Spiritually, like, you know, where every spark of light enters back. That's the kind of union Scorpio wants. So I feel like when you have this kind of connection with another individual, you can build a lot of things. You can work through different things. But when there is nothing, you just don't feel it. You cannot even force yourself. Again, for a woman, it's terrible, but it's less for a man. This is why, you know, it needs to be, like, a man needs to be truly attracted to a woman, because otherwise it's like, no matter what you try to do, it's just he cannot even, like, it's painful, I think, for a man to try to keep it up, and you cannot even keep it up. I'm telling you, somebody had a relationship where for a while they could not get their, you know, thing up. So yeah, and with you there is just this obsession, and I think what I said, you can build on that. You can build on that physical attraction, physical connection. There's a crazy, this person's crazy. You know that Crazy in Love song? Crazy in Love, like the 50 Shades version. That's a good, actually, version of Beyonce song. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, but I feel like this person needs to meditate sometimes. Just when they see you, they're so attracted, so smitten. They need a break sometimes from you. I think you can literally, like, make love to this person so much, they will have some kind of moksha, liberation. But it's not just physical, though. There's deep feelings, deep love. So stop saying that it's always just physical. No, it's not. Sometimes they watch you and they get depressed. I don't know why. Although, you know what I think? I think there's a lot of people who will be watching your connection somehow, observing it. I don't know why. But I feel like there's a happy outcome here. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended. We're going to go for the Kinky Tarot today, for sure. So link to the extended is going to be down below. Let's see what else is going to come out in this very interesting dynamic. Again, doesn't have to be any old. It could be something new. Whatever this is, link to the extended is going to be down below. I will see you. We'll actually start right with Kinky Tarot. Love you all. We'll talk soon. Bye.